Running today with the R9 290X. This is a 2013 video card with 2816 shaders. It's got 4 GB of VRAM, GDDR5 running at 1000 MHz on the core clock, 1250 MHz on the memory clock, 512 bits bus width, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads. The reason why you're seeing AMD Fire Pro S9150 is because I have Nimez Drivers, but the best thing I can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how this video card is holding. Let's go. This is the only reason why I'm here with this video card, because of this game. So inspiration came with Nimez Drivers for this game, but it needs to start with this video card. It needs to start with the 200 series R9, and it apparently is working. I'm on 1080p with normal lower quality with FSR activated for performance. I want as many FPS as possible. So the only problem I have in this case is that it's allocating more memory, but the process side is only 3.5. This is the only thing that matters. Definitely it's working great. Only one problem I have with this is that majority of the time I will not see what's happening because of the drivers. The drivers itself is limiting the visuals, the sensors. I got only load on the core and allocation on the VRAM and process. On the CPU side, I got some nice load here with the video card. 30% load on this occasion with this CPU, with this computer. I got a lot of system RAM utilization in this. 20 gig of system RAM utilized in this case with this video card. Very interesting. And 25 gig of virtual memory. Not bad. Really nice performance. I like it. I think allocation is way higher because it's using virtual memory too. And this is good. This is what I was expecting from this. All right, let's see how Starfield is working with this video card here. I got 57 FPS. Dude, I have only one fan that is working on this video card because the drivers doesn't activate and the MS Afterburner the whole video card's fans. I got 3.2 gig of VRAM processed and 5.8 allocated. 100% loaded, and with 1080p low details and frame generation, you can actually see, yeah, it doesn't look that great. Seriously. But it's starting the game feels very fluent, 16-17 ms. I really like it. Seriously, I really like how this video card is working in this situation. The only thing I wanted was my fan speed in order to get the video card cooled, because if I can get my fan, it will be fantastic. But apparently it doesn't work, and it's very scary, seriously. But yeah, all in all, I can say Starfield apparently it's starting with the game. Doesn't crack, doesn't get out, doesn't exit, doesn't do nothing bad, it just works. 17 gig of system RAM utilized and 23 gig of virtual memory. Look at this. This is insane. The quality is bananas here. I mean, it's low quality, but it's working with 50 FPS with frame generation. If you disable it, it's gonna be even lower. But I can see Starfield working with this, with 370 watts consumption from the wall. You know what? I'll take it. Before jumping in Counter-Strike with this video card on 1080p with low quality and performance mode on Fidelity FX, I just wanted to see this video card running with as many FPS as possible, and it does. 2000 megabytes of VRAM processed here and 3.8 allocated. It shows you that the video card is kind of cool to actually see it in action. You know, to see it running with so many FPS, with 103 FPS on minimal and 88 on 1%. The video card itself is around 70-99% load on the core. Hopefully it doesn't go really bad on this, because this test is very damaging to the temperature, to the core with the temperature, because I cannot have control of the fan. I put a fan underneath, you know, so it can compensate. The last fan is working. In the middle I put a fan, you know, so it can blow. Hopefully it's gonna hold it. If not, I'm gonna just destroy this video card with high temperature, and I don't want that. Seriously, I want this video card to hold because it's a fantastic video card. Look at it works really nice. The system doesn't have any problems. 8.4 gig of system RAM, 14 gig of virtual memory is good. I like this performance this computer is offering here. Seriously, doesn't have any problems in this case. This i7, not gonna lie, this is what I need. And usually when you're playing a game like this, you always want to put more FPS. Considering I'm reaching nearly 400 watts with this, I will call this a win. Ideal situation with this was a achieved with this R9 290 in Counter-Strike, because apparently it does the job. It gives me a lot of FPS. So minimals is 82 apparently, managed to average really nice, 76 or 1%. So it's doing a fantastic job. This is what it matters, hundreds of FPS on average, and the video card doesn't even sweat it, seriously, because sometimes it's dropping below 100%, and that is a good thing. In Cyberpunk with 1080p and low details with frame generation, I got nice FPS. Look at this, 90 FPS. What the heck is going on? Seriously, I freaking love this performance this video card is offering here. Only 2 GB of VRAM process here with 4.5 allocated. It's totally different when versus the amount of video card has 420 watts. Oh, this video card is utilized at maximum, so can't stay too much here with this game, because I only have one fan working and an external fan in order to run perfectly with 2 fans. So this is an awesome performance this video card is offering here. I got 95 FPS on average, 87 FPS on minimal, and 80 FPS on 1%. Quality wise, it's okay, you know, even with frame generation. Cyberpunk, it's kind of good in this situation. I wish what's the difference between this performance that this drivers is offering versus something like a normal one, where I have a fine control and temperature and every sensor activated with an older drivers. Very, very interesting idea, but nevertheless I like it. I like the performance it's offering in Cyberpunk. 10.7 gig of system RAM utilized, nearly 16 gig of virtual memory. All is good here. Even the CPU is got like 56 degrees with 426 watts consumption. I will call this a win. All right, definitely a good performance. Seriously, it looks okay, no? Cyberpunk with R9 290X. This is a good GPU, seriously. How about if we're jumping in GTA 5 with normal details, 1080p. This is enhanced edition, so it needs DirectX 12. If you don't have a DirectX 12, you don't have a standing chance on actually running the game. This is a good performance from the video card. There is no discussion. It's working really nice. Very good performance. Alright, this is working really nice apparently. The only thing I have to do is pay attention on the temperature. Hopefully it's not gonna crap around. 60 FPS is good with this video card. I got normal details without anything activated. No FSR, no upscaling, no nothing in this case. And it's working with this video card because it's got DirectX 12 support, you know. 2.4 gig of VRAM processed and 3.6 allocated. This is good. This is a good performance overall from this computer, seriously. By the way, on the computer side, 9.5 gig of system RAM and 30% load, 51 degrees, 52. It's holding okay, the computer doesn't have any problems. The only thing I have to pay attention is the minimal and 1%. In this case I got 36 1%, 66 on minimal, and 74 FPS on average. War Thunder, apparently it's gonna be very interesting to test it on this video card with this type of drivers. I wanna see what we got here. Actually don't know the settings. Daniel, what settings do you have? Maximum details and DirectX 12 apparently on this occasion. Let's go with it. DirectX 12 apparently is the name of today's team. Very proud of this drivers, how it's performing here, seriously. Alright, so do I like the performance this video card is offering? Until now everything was flawless. So the concept, the idea of today was to start a couple of games, the games at the beginning, and the rest I just want to see as a compatibility how it's behaving, because I know it's working really nice in War Thunder, this video card with the old drivers, but at the same time I just wanted to see overall performance. Now this is good. 2.9 gig of VRAM processed and 4 gig allocated. 10% load on the CPU, very volatile a little. You can actually see some spikes up and down. I don't really like that, seriously. And I'm on 400 watts consumption. I put fans around the video card because yeah, it doesn't have any control on the fans. Apparently 2 fans are dead here. With this driver, now working. So do I like it? No. Optimization wise on the fan, it's not okay. okay. Ideal will be if you want to put this drivers, disconnect the fan and pin it automatically on a Molex or something manually, and max out the fan or adjust it in such a way that you can have decent temperature with the fans, the internal fans. Let's jump into Fortnite and see how it's running with the drivers. I want to see this compatibility with the video card itself. I want to see how it's holding on minimal and averages, because the drivers is totally different than the normal one. I got only 1 gig of VRAM processed here and 1.8 allocated. It's holding okay theoretically. There is no problem on playing the game with this. Hundreds of FPS. This is good. Kind of good to see this video card running like this. Seriously. Quality is good. Performance is good. Frame time is under 10. I'll call this a big win with this. Maximum load on this, and it's hovering around 220 FPS on average. I'll take this all day. System memory 11.8 gig of system RAM, and on the virtual memory 15 gig of virtual memory. That is not a bad performance. Just for the fun, I entered S.T.A.L.K.E.R to see how it's running with this driver, with this video card. Everything is maxed out with full dynamic lighting with DirectX 10. Very interesting performance this video card has got here with everything turned on. I mean, the game looks fantastic. Can't say nothing bad. Very dark outside, but yeah, definitely works really nice. Feels very grim, seriously. Maybe it's night. S.T.A.L.K.E.R with this video card, 80-90 FPS. Imagine having to play the game after a couple of years, and after a couple of years the game was released, you get this R9 290X and you say, you know what, I want to max it out on 1080p. Can I do this with this video card, with this game? Until 80 FPS, you can do it. So it takes a couple of years until you will be able to play the game on maximum details. So I keep saying to play S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. Well, I have to wait 40 years to get a proper video card so I can play S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. Like in this situation, look at this. Seriously, 41 FPS on minimal. Are you crazy? 37. I mean, it's very populated here. This is the type of problems I have every single time here. I come with some high-end video cards. Look at this, 100% load on the video card score. Only 900 megabytes of VRAM processed and 1.5 allocated. It's holding okay-ish. Quality, I mean, there are some spikes here and there, but they are not very aggressive. You can actually see the frame time is flat, but it goes up and down depending on the load of the video card. Look at this. What a nice performance. I love it. Seriously, this game is gorgeous. Very interesting performance from this video card. I was expecting a little more compatibility with MS Afterburner. You know, I had nothing. Seriously, this is it. This is the driver's responsibility here. I managed to see that he managed to start the game. The only problem I had, I think I put it at the beginning, you managed to see that the fans are not working. So this is actually very dangerous. If you don't put a manual control on the fan, you will not have a chance with this. Seriously, you have to disassemble the shroud, put a fan on it, or connect the fans directly to a Molex or on the main board or something to control them. Seriously, I think this is a bit dangerous if you don't have a little fans on the side. I put fans underneath, on top of it. Every single corner of the video card was trying to be cooled. I put the air conditioning on, you know, to have low ambient temperature in the room so it can get as cool as possible. Everything was done in the favor of the video card because I wanted to answer only one single question. If I use Nimez Drivers, can I start Marvel? This is something that I was inspired from comment section, you know. So yeah, can you run with R9 200 series Marvels? Because I know there is an error. So I tried to put with Fury the game. I'm gonna try to start, and it says, you need a proper video card. I'm like, what do you mean proper video card? You need a DirectX 12. It's got DirectX 12. You need DirectX 12 point something. You need newer drivers. You need everything that you don't have. And it pissed me off, seriously. And I was like, Nimez Drivers, let's try Nimez Drivers, and apparently it does. So even though it's an old video card, this was a high-end video card back in the days, you know. So a high-end video card that is 400 watts with the whole computer, you know, it shows you that on low details, 1080p with FSR and frame generation, it did well. Seriously, that was the only thing I wanted, you know. Bonus, I had GTA 5, managed to run GTA 5, crashed a little, I think it was the temperature, but regardless, it's very interesting. Seriously, it's a very interesting topic to cover, because in the future I want to find a video card that is got no problems with the fan like this. So this Sapphire was like a misfire in this benchmark, because I didn't expect this fan to be so stupid, you know. I'm thinking now a Fury X, we can experiment with an R9 Fury X. I'm curious if that Fury X is taking the temperature properly. Maybe I can modify the fan that it just blow as fast as possible and move that air liquid in the pump so it doesn't influence. I'm curious. Now I'm curious, seriously, because maybe the drivers is doing the same thing like this with the Fury. It didn't do it with the R9 390X, because in that video card I had fan control here. And it was very weird, and I left it automatically and it done its job, you know, like 60 degrees or 60 something. It was good, you know, but with 200 series, very interesting. Regardless, I like it. I recommend trying Nimez Drivers if you have an R9 series, because you can play Marvel. But that's it. If you have any suggestion, leave a comment. I would really appreciate it if you smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, join the channel by subscribing. And as usual, I will see you very soon.